Hello everybody, Weeb Rabbit here, and today I'm checking out a little game called There Is No Game, Wrong Direction. Now, I don't know how many of you are familiar with this game, because funny thing is that this game originally came out in 2015. Back then, it was this entry prototype thing for this game jam competition, I want to say it's what it's called, and I remember this game was all over the place, I saw a lot of YouTubers play it, etc. However, like I said, that game was kind of a prototype, and years later, they released Wrong Dimension, which is like the definitive edition / sequel to the original. And the reason I'm playing it now is because the game has been ported to Android, iOS, and I believe Steam. And then not too long ago, at the last indie Nintendo World Showcase or whatever, they announced that the game was now on Switch. So right now, I am playing the Switch version, and trust me, out of what I've seen in the past of the game, I know, they're supposed to have, changed some things in this version, but from what I remember of the game, it's this really quirky, really interesting, fourth wall breaking, think outside the box point and click, where basically the whole time you have like this narrator, I guess you can call it, that's always arguing with you, telling you not to do things, and you're kind of defying them and exploring and making all these things happen. And trust me, it's just really fun, really quirky, and I really want to show off quite a bit of it. That way you guys know what the game's like. But trust me, I'm not going to play the whole thing. I still think everyone should experience it for themselves. And another thing I want to say before I dive in, unlike other games where I try to have a lot of commentary and stuff, for this one the commentary might be, I might take a back seat and let the narration and stuff play a bigger part here, alright? So I might talk less than in other, one-offs, alright? Without further ado though, I'm excited to play this, I'm excited to show it off, so here we go, let's start There Is No Game. So real quick, what I want to say right away, it says exit the program immediately instead of auto-saving. It's telling you that there's not a hint system, etc. So right off the bat, as soon as you start the game, it starts messing with you, kind of trying to convince you to quit it, which is funny. So yeah, right from the very beginning, the game is very fourth wall breaking, trying to convince you not to play, that sort of thing. But yeah, here we go. So I'm going to pull the rope. If I remember correctly, there's going to be some narration stuff, right?
Who's doing all this knocking? There's someone in here. Just a minute, please. Where's my speech? Oh, here it is. I almost forgot the title. Don't panic. Don't panic. Hello, user. This is the program speaking. I've got some bad news. Actually, there's no game. The financial crisis, the apocalypse, blah blah blah, all of this. I hope you're not too disappointed. You can still watch TV, go outside, read a book. Yeah, there's no game, but just between you and me, avoid asking for a refund if you can. My creator has got to eat and feed his 12 kids. And his wife, who is sick. Well, when he finally finds one. Oh, careful! Is that thing going to hold? It's holding. Well, it's been fun, but time to go now. You can quit. There's nothing to do here, really. Oh, try not to touch the title. It's kind of a patch-up job. Especially the exclamation point. I was running out of glue.
Alright, so that is our clue of what to do. So like I said, you want to basically do the opposite of what he says. So...
Hello! My title! Stop! You will ruin it! Do you have any idea how much mashing time it took me to stick all those letters up there? I've got to put all that back up. Come on! Ah, the chain is stuck. Go ahead. Have fun. I give up.
Alright, so right away you might notice the ball is bouncing back and
Great.
forth.
A brick breaker.
Yeah, he called it Brick
Game of the
Breaker.
year.
So,
What
ta-da!
are you going to play after that? Pong? Snake? Candy Saga? The legal department is making some big gestures over there.
Yeah, so,
What you're doing is pointless. I'm not a game program. I'm just an ordinary screensaver. That's it. Come on, let's all leave, okay? I'm leaving now.
so he keeps trying to convince you to leave. Of course, your job is to destroy all the letters. He gave you the hint earlier when he said Brick Breaker. So this takes a little bit, you know, you get to play for a bit, but just try to destroy all the letters, and he'll probably come back and he'll convince you to leave the game alone. That's basically his whole job. His whole job of the narrator is to tell you there is no game. Like, that's just like the whole running joke or whatever.
Bravo, user. I'm clapping virtually. You've completely ruined my beautiful title. Well, if that's the way things are going to be, let's make something solid. I might have gone a little overboard. If you could just leave the title alone this time.
Alright, so once again, he says to leave it alone.
Is that chromatic aberration?
Of course, we're not going to do that. So let's start messing with all the letters.
Stop tapping everywhere. It's annoying. I can't close the program myself. You have to quit. Okay, I get it. You want to play a game? All right. We're going to play... Rochambeau. Oh, we're gonna have a great time. You know, it's the one with rock, paper, scissors. Rock breaks scissors. Paper covers rock. And scissors cut paper. Okay, I will start. Here is my choice.
Alright,
Now
so
it's
he
your turn to choose a card.
actually challenges to a little game. But however, what you'll soon see is that no matter what you pick...
I win. What luck. Come on, let's play again.
Yeah, so no matter what you pick...
I win again. This is so much fun. The next one's yours. I just know it.
Yeah, so he cheats, and this can just go on forever if you don't know what you're supposed to do, because yeah, look, he just picks whatever he wants.
Oh, that's too bad. You lost again. Don't give up.
So what you want to do is you want to put... And then you steal his scissors.
Are you serious?
That's what I'm
you want to
saying.
win by cheating? Have you no shame?
That's what I'm
If I
saying.
were you, I would
That's how
quit
you
the
do like the
program
law
right
of
away.
like fourth
And
wall
I would
breaking.
even make up for my errors by uninstalling it without even asking for a refund. No!
And you destroy his sign again.
The safety airbag. Luckily, I thought of everything to protect the game. The non-game. No more game here. Finished. That's why we're going to stop now and you're going to leave. Happy to have
So you
played
see that
a
little speaker
fantastic
thing right there? So you keep doing
An
this.
incredible game of Rochambeau.
He'll keep
that
talking.
was not at all.
And you can actually mute him.
Are you crazy? I couldn't talk at all. It was like I was...
You then steal his clicker. We'll do it in a moment.
Are you trying to
Watch.
get rid of...
See? You steal his clicker and you use it to pop the balloon.
You've got to be kidding me! Look at what you've done! A brand new title! If you want to break things, go play Battle of Duty instead.
Alright, then the game starts to get a little more meta, because you can actually go back. Before I started the game, it actually showed
Out of
me
here.
this,
It's private. This is backstage.
and
You should not
this
be here.
is where
You're
you
going to
actually
get
pick your
caught.
language. So he starts to break the wall a little
Go back to
bit,
the title.
where you start seeing all these different like parts of like the
Correction,
setup.
My ex title.
Before that though, let's do this.
Boy, you're so stubborn.
So yeah, all the screws first.
Just what do you think you're doing, user? No.
He puts a door because he doesn't want us to get that button. He doesn't want us to play the game. So let's see what we can do.
Nobody's home.
There's a key.
Where did you find that key? Doesn't matter. The key to this door is on my side. Too bad.
So we have to use the key for something else. What if we try to click right here, though?
Am I dreaming, or are you trying to pick the lock with the mouse cursor? You just knocked the key that's on my side onto the floor. Let me put it back. There we go.
Okay, so he gives you a hint. So if you knock the key down, it lands on his side. So if only we could put something there, right, between the door. So we go this way. We click through the pages. Okay, we don't need any of this yet, but try to remember this gear. However, we have a key for here. Alright, so the Italian language, we can do something with that, but what do we do with it? Interestingly enough, we go back over here. We use it on the door.
What's that blue thing under the door? I don't understand what you're doing.
And then...
Neither do you, I bet. Stop pushing the key. It falls to the ground.
Let's do it one more time. There we go.
Where's the key?
We took the key.
No, don't do that, user. Don't open the door. You're as stubborn as a mule.
Alright, so he keeps upping his security because he's getting pissed.
Don't bother trying to open it. The lock is completely busted.
Alright, so the lock is busted, right? This isn't working.
It won't work. I'm telling you.
Alright, so what if we open it up? Ah, we need some gears. We saw some gears earlier, right? So you go over here. Can't take the gear unless you unlock it first.
You're a pro at taking things apart. But when it's time to leave, nobody's home.
Alright, but we're still missing one more
That last
gear.
sentence was a little weird.
So where is the
Stop
last
moving from screen to
gear?
screen.
There we go.
My system doesn't like that.
So he gives you the hint.
Especially when it goes too fast.
He says, don't go between the screens so fast. So he's the one who gives you the hint.
Repeat. Especially when it goes too fast.
See, it's starting to crash. It's a lot of fourth wall breaking, which is really
so
fun.
Fast. You're going to saturate my RAM.
See? We're going too fast. We're messing everything up. Oh, there's another gear.
I warned you.
How do we get that? Perfect. We got the last gear.
You're stealing from my memory too. You're exasperated. Oh, I don't like that. Damn it. There's nothing left I can use to help me. Too bad I have no choice. Let's go, let's go.
Okay, so now he's moving it. Because he's trying to crash the game.
Program loading. What bad luck. You were able to press the button. I'm very upset. No, the program is loading, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. You're good. You've beaten me. Say, it's taking a long time to load. The progress bar stopped moving. It even looks like it's moving backwards now. There must be an error in the program. Oh yeah, it definitely crashed. I feel bad
Alright,
for
so you want to do is...
There's nothing left for you
tip
to
the
do but
scales.
screw it. Hey, don't touch my paper. I mean the progress bar. There you go. Much better like that.
Ah, tip the scales again.
Don't touch anything else. Stop already. Hands up. Don't touch anything else. Except the quit button.
One more time.
You just
There
never
we go.
give up, do you? The program is going to close due to an unexpected use error. Program closing.
Alright, so he crashes the game, and we get sent to the, basically like the, back to the desktop.
Whoa. This is your conscience speaking. You need to restart your machine. And this is not a fake operating system. I swear. And you should not open the prohibited folder for any reason. It's your conscience who's asking.
Alrighty, so yeah, so now we're on the desktop, and there's so many things we have to access. So, yeah, let's try to see if we can make our way through everything to get this open. Right off the bat, I want to say that, yeah, as you can tell, like, the voice is just always trying to stop you. It's always trying to get in the way. Kind of reminds me a little bit of, what's that name of the Stanley Parable, where, like, the voice is always there and start casting, it's kind of messing with you. Kind of reminds me of that, right? Alright, so one by one, let's try to click through everything. Let's see what we can find. So this is empty. Can't do anything with that yet. Nothing to do with this. Music, we can pick different music tracks.
Episode of Breaking Good on TV, and your conscience is telling you that you definitely shouldn't miss it.
Alright, so nothing we can really do with this yet. Pictures, there's a few pictures. Once again, though, not really much we can do with them quite yet. See, there's just different random pictures. Private, nothing here. It says don't shake, though, so that's a hint. Trash, we can do nothing about. Prohibited, of course, is locked. And clock, we need a password. So this is where we have to start messing with things. So number one, if you see prohibited, there is a key in the squirrel's mouth. If you try to get it, though, it gives us a hint it wants an acorn. So in order to get the acorn, what about future hazelnut tree? Right? But we don't have any way to get water or sun or anything. So let's move back a little bit more. What do we have access to? What about this? There's a drawer, right? You can hear something inside the drawer, right? So what if we... Perfect, so we have access to that now. Alright, so we have access to this. What else do we have access to? I said before we have access to private. It says do not shake, right? So if we change the music, this makes everything shake. It's moving, it's working. Alright, so it says have to reboot because it's shaking. However, we open super private. Perfect. Alright, so we put a super private. It says truth. It says the truth about Roswell. And it says, hello, due to terrible problem, the contents of this document have unfortunately been lost. The FBI, P.S. Oh yes, it was a weather balloon.
No. Yes, your conscience says you have a cat. And it's hungry.
There's all the time that you're reading through stuff. He's just messing with you, trying to get you to stop, telling you to feed your cat and stuff. Alright, so these are pretty funny if you keep reading through them. It's different, like, secrets, but they keep saying it was a weather balloon. So, Roswell's a weather balloon. Kennedy's death was caused by a weather balloon. Apollo 11, weather balloon. It's just stupid. And then when you get into all the privates, you go all the way. This is what you find. Just a bunch of rams with bikinis. It's so stupid. See? There's a bunch of rams with different bikinis. It's super dumb. And as you exit, I believe he gives you a message right now. So it's by not me, so it's not him, alright? He's not the one calling us.
Greetings. You don't know me. And my voice isn't remotely similar to an existing program. I just wanted to say that these pictures are scandalous. I'm going to contact the authorities right away regarding the classification of this game. Non-game. And they are not mine. It's for a friend.
Yeah, so he calls you. It's so stupid. But then what's kind of cool is that you click on him, he's your contact, and it tells you about him. So his occupation is retired program. He likes trees, kites, and the number 71. Hates bugs and goats. Favorite food is the CPU. Interesting. Alright, so we know his secret number is 95. That's something to keep in mind, right? That sounds a little interesting. Alright, so far, what have we got? We opened that. We didn't really get anything except secret pictures. So what we want to do next is we want to grab this. I just want to put it here. And it actually shrinks it down. So we try it here. And it opens it like it fills a bottle. Now
your conscience is telling you that you're a good friend of the environment. You're going to turn off your
save electricity.
Save electricity.
Oh, it's so stupid.
And save humanity.
I love this dude's voice. It's so interesting. I see you go in the trash. And then you see a couple of things in here. So you put goodbye. It says, game, I have to leave. Sorry, GG. So that seems kind of sad. You have password. I forgot the administrator password. Enter in this order. So number one, spot the odd one out on my ID card. So if you remember, that was actually in the pictures. Number two, my favorite number, which we know is 95. And number three, Miss Tokyo's private number. So if we go back to the picture of Miss Tokyo, we'll find a number there. Before that, though, let's check out this pinball game. So the pinball's right here. Let's play pinball.
So we're playing pinball. No, the high score is going to be beaten.
And so he gets jealous that we're going to beat his high score.
That's better.
And he destroys everything. So as you can see, you're just losing points. However, if you grab this, you can just use that to whack the ball, and you keep getting a better score now. So let's beat that score of his. Let's see what happens. There we go. We got a trophy. Perfect. Put the trophy to the side. Alright. Now let's see. So for the clock, we know of some of the numbers, right? So let's get the rest of the numbers. So if you go here and you look through here, you notice that there's a bunch of 0 and 1s, right? But if you go here, you'll notice that the 9, that's out of place. So one of the parts of the code is 9. So it'll be 995. And then if you go back to private, you go all the way to 18 plus, and then Miss Japan, her number is 203, as you can see right here. So it's 995203. So let's click out of that.
You should always listen to your conscience. And your conscience says, shut down, shut down, shut down, shut down, shut down, shut down, shut down.
Alright. Oh, did I get that right? Hold on, I might have missed something. Yeah, that's 9. What was his favorite number? Maybe I messed up on his favorite number. I could have sworn I saw it said 95. What was it? Hold on. Favorite number should be here. Oh, 71. Why did I say 95? I'm sorry. So 971203. There we go.
The user figured out my secret code. But what is he going to do with the system clock?
So if you notice, there's a little part right here that's falling off. Alright, so we made AM to PM. And you might be wondering what's the point of that. Well, if you remember this, we're trying to get an acorn, right? And it says it takes time and water. So, time passed. If we want water, we can actually go over here. Collect the water. And we can now use it on the picture. Alright, so we have the picture. We got an acorn. Put it to the side.
Your conscience is telling you that the sun has just
Just
exploded.
exploded.
Do you really want to spend your last 8 minutes in front of a screen? That would be a waste.
Oh my god, that stuff he says is great. As we try to give him the acorn, he says no, he wants it broken. So once again, one more time, we come in here. See how it's the nutcracker? There we go. Then we give it to the squirrel. And the squirrel gives us the key. However, the key is way too big.
Luckily, the key is too big.
So we
And there's no way to shrink it.
make the key smaller.
I think.
Then we use it. Perfect.
No! I forbid you to open that folder. You've crossed the line.
Alright, we go in the folder because it wants to
Don't launch
open.
the program. This wasn't planned.
We launched the
You
game
were supposed to leave ages ago.
that he does not want us to open.
Don't do that.
Come on, game. Perfect.
No! What have you done, user? You've just launched a fake program from within a fake operating system. That's impossible. What's going to happen? No, I don't like this at all.
Alright, so we just opened the program because we've been wanting to play the game the whole time. He does not let us. And if you notice, it said made in India. So this is where the game starts to get very, very weird.
Namaste, user. This is the program speaking. I have some bad news. Actually, this is not a game. I hope you are not too disappointed. You can still watch a Bollywood film, take a walk around the Ganges, learn to dance.
Such a cliche.
Who is it? What are you doing in my game? I mean my non-game.
What? This is my game. I mean my non-game.
What are you talking about? Go away. You should not be here.
But, user, do something, damn it.
You have a funny accent. Are you Russian?
Russian? Do I roll the R like that, sir? Of course not.
Overreaction. Typically Russian.
I am not Russian.
Idiot! You woke him up!
Oh no. User, you need to quit the program. Fast. I'm begging you. Mr. Glitch!
Hi, guys.
Don't touch him, user. He's highly unstable.
The only one who's unstable around here is you, Game.
Mr. Glitch, I have nothing to do with this.
Of course you do. You shouldn't even be here.
Shouldn't be here? But this is what I live.
Don't fight over me, girls. There will be enough crashes to go around.
Okay, let's just all chill out. Maybe he will go away all by himself.
Yeah, right. In your dreams.
Alright.
Get out of here.
So we start messing with the thing. We start touching it. As you can see, it is making the game fall apart. So we'll just do that. Let's just destroy this screen real quick. And yeah, as you can see, they woke up a glitch. And basically the dialogue, as you can see, they're arguing about who's the game or not game or whatever. Let's see where his right there. And yeah.
What's going on?
Hello, comrade user. Bad news. Game forbidden.
Yeah.
I hope you
Yeah, so they kind of go to the same dialogue every time you meet one of these new languages. They basically say the same thing, that it is not a game, that to not be disappointed, etc.
Ah, you see? But you're still here.
It seems to be so.
Human you are. Show me papers.
Only if you say please.
Ah, it's a reference to Papers, Please. Nice. Alright, so then we keep doing it.
For you.
Stop following us.
We are all going to die. Shoot the glitch.
With what? A debugging gun?
Alright. So we have messed up the English version of it, the Indian version of it,
Bonjour.
the Russian version of it,
Got some bad news.
just the French version of it.
Actually, there is another de jeu.
It's changed again.
I don't understand what's going on. Things are becoming more and more unstable. It's even raining croissant.
Oh, bonjour, my friends.
You are French spy?
Alright, so keep helping Mr. Glitch out. This time he is attached to the different croissants.
We can't die. Possibly we could be erased.
We are all going to be erased.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I feel cracks coming on.
User, stop being
Alright.
this annoying.
We crashed another level of game. Alright, now it's the Japanese version of it.
Okay, now things are really getting out of control.
And besides, they are black cats. It's a bad scene here.
Shoot the crazy cats.
Why won't you just crash, Game? I've got a busy schedule here.
User, I'm begging you. Stop playing hide and seek with him. You're going to get us killed.
I knew it. We are all going to die.
No, you shut
So it
up.
starts getting harder to do it because it's like so unstable. You can't really see where the stuff's at. But once again, you want to crash it again. And it just keeps crashing through different layers and layers and layers. There's like an ancient version, a space version.
What happened? I think I went to sleep for a minute. Where are we? User, are you here? If you're here, show me a sign. Oh, I'm not alone. Why on earth did you touch the bug? I warned you about it. Look where that got us. That got us somewhere. I don't know where.
Alright, so before...
This place is very strange. What is it? Some kind of television?
Yeah, I was gonna say, before we were like
Maybe
on a
we should
program,
not touch
right?
it.
We were part of the like computer, you know what I mean? Now we're actually part of like a TV, And yeah, all of that was basically just chapter 1. We just entered chapter 2.
The screen doesn't have a video signal.
And I was gonna say, guy, I think that is where I will cut it though, because trust me, the game just keeps going, it keeps escalating, keeps getting crazy. But as you can see, that's what the game is like. It is just very meta, very fourth wall breaking, and it just has you doing so many things that are really outside the box. You know what I mean? Which I think is really crazy. So there you have it, guys. Remember, if you decide to play this and you ever have trouble, you can always go up here and it will give you a hint. I kind of knew what to do because I checked it out earlier and I was like, okay, cool, I know what I'm doing, now I can show it off. But trust me, it can get pretty tricky, it can be pretty difficult. So if you guys have trouble, the help button is right there. But besides that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed looking at a short glimpse of There Is No Game, Wrong Dimension. As you can see, very meta, very fourth wall breaking, very leaning into like referential humor, that sort of thing. But trust me, if you guys like that kind of humor, I think you will enjoy this game. And if you guys like stuff that just like really breaks the fourth wall and like really makes you think outside the box, I think you guys will like this as well. So there you have it, guys. That has been There Is No Game, Wrong Dimension. Like I said, the game is out now on Switch, and this has been Weeb Rabbit. I hope you guys liked what you saw. If so, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.